All right, and welcome on into DMS Adventures Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu. We are here for our StrixSeven College of Chaos adventure, where our Havens heroes are starting their 4th year of college on campus. Oh, we'll see how well they survive this, as they have survived 3 years of it so far. But we are definitely going to be tackling that this year. All right, but before we get into all of that, I do want to go over what happened last, our weekly schedule, as then what happened last. So on Mondays we have our Dragon of Icespire Peak adventure. If you missed it last week, check out the VOD, as the fight with the dragon was definitely a fun one, and fitting of this band of adventurers. Then on Friday, we have our Eberron Oracle of War, where we added 2 new players this week. And, well, if we didn't scare them off, they'll be back next week. But they managed to... our adventuring party managed to acquire a salvage base, so a base of operations for their upcoming adventures. And then, of course, on Saturdays, we have our StrixSeven College of Chaos. So, when we were last here with our Havens heroes, our adventuring party of Felfiz, Sora, and Eivor, and Zan, along with Rosie, headed into the Feywild following a message that Sora received requesting their presence amongst the summer court, or by the summer court. And upon turning up in the Feywild, you found out that the summer games were officially starting, and that you were to participate as a group to become the Summer Court champions. And in doing so, you faced off against many other elves and of different types, as well as half-elves and other fey creatures, trying their best to become the Queen's champion in all retrospect. But it was through some amazing rolls and, well, just downright luck in some circumstances, that you all became the champions of the Summer Court and earned the Summer Queen's one favor from her to be decided at a later date.
To be fair, winning competitions is kind of what we do.
It is kind of what you do. It is. It's funny like that. Yeah, it's like your dungeon master planned it that way or something. But upon coming home with a little more coin in her pocket, Rosie officially moved into the Havens Heroes dorm, as she managed to become one of the Havens heroes. As the team seemed to get reworked due to the fact that, well, let's just say, not all of the other students survived to make it to the 4th year. There were several of the other students outside of the Havens Heroes that did not survive the summer and coming back onto campus. I mean, yeah. And
Mostly just thinking because Rosie's friends all hate her.
Well, there's that too.
Teammates are all mad at her.
There is that, but no, it seems that there is now only 2 groups of people, as you also notice that Aurora has moved in as well. And she is able to move into the dorm as well. Look at that! Apparently Uncle Ragnarok likes my plan, because he just pushed the button. Or did he hear the you? I think he might have heard the you.
I heard the cat.
That was you heard his oh so pitiful call for treats.
Hey, where's my treats, buddy?
Also gentle, non so gentle reminder. Yep.
Well, you don't ever feed him.
Never feed him. I didn't just feed him before the game started.
They didn't just have dinner. They don't always have food.
Right.
Oh my goodness, it's raining popcorn like substance.
It is raining popcorn and kitty treats. All right. So, with that, we find ourselves within the dormitory of the Haven's Heroes. And I know how much you have missed this, so I'm totally going to play it for you here. Because I know how much you missed it. Not the whole time, just a little bit. All right.
I hear this in my sleep at night.
Do you? Because that's funny. All right. So anyway, so you find yourselves within the dormitory of the Haven's Heroes, and when you guys did get back and everything, you did find a note taped to Squaggle's door from him. And the note, the gist of the note was that there was a lead on on finding his papa, and he needed to go follow that lead. So he is away following that lead.
I hope it's a good read and not a dead end.
I'm a
Hopefully
little concerned with the fact he will probably get lost.
You're not wrong. Most likely, you're not wrong.
The note wasn't like written by his arch nemesis handwriting or anything, was it?
No, it was very much the Squaggle's handwriting.
I was just gonna ask, is the troublemakers, are they some of the ones who didn't survive, or
Some of the troublemakers were ones that didn't survive.
the main troublemaker?
Of course not. They have to be there. They are antagonists, after all. Come on. It's not that... Don't get away that easy. Come on now. So, but no, there's several of the students are no longer on campus. And Rosie and Aurora both will tell you that like half of the students don't usually survive to the fourth year.
Crackers, man.
And we are already in upper echelon of student.
Yeah.
Um,
Just like in the real world, not everybody makes it to graduation.
No, my family's kind of surprised I'm still here.
They're probably not the only ones. Yep.
I will write celebratory herb
Okay.
to pass around.
Okay. The one thing that we do need to do, and I have decided that I'm going to actually let you guys roll so I don't have to worry about figuring it out, is the treasure hoard from last year. You guys get to roll on the table for the treasure hoard that you earned for being the top students.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
So, D100? Or...
So, hold on. Okay, so I need, all right, let's see here. I'm gonna go with, I need, let's see, let's just go down the line because it's easy because there's only 4 of you. So, Tor, so Cinder Striker, roll, or not Cinder Striker, Felfiz, roll me 2d6. Sora, roll me 2d6. Telvin, roll me 6d6. And Sky, roll me 3d6.
I do the thing. I didn't do the thing.
You didn't do the thing. Yeah. You slacked on that.
This is 4 trimester classes.
You're going to be going into 4th trimester classes, yes.
What? Well, you said that.
Or 4th year classes, yes. All right.
Oh man, you got me worried. I thought there was like a whole nother
A whole nother trimester.
trimester.
Yep.
Is there such a thing as 4 trimesters?
I mean, maybe. All right. So this is all of the coin in the hoard. So that is 600 copper. That is let's see here. Oh, that's quite a bit of silver there. All right. So that is 1,100 copper, or 1,000 silver, sorry. All right. Oh, good lord. I might have to count.
600 copper.
600 copper. Yep. Let's see here.
1,000 silver. That's what you said.
1,100 silver.
1,100 silver.
2,200 gold. And 120 platinum.
Jesus.
Yep.
That's split, divided amongst all of us?
Divided amongst all of you. Yep. And then, let's see here. Okay. Yep. Okay. And then each of you needs to roll me a D100, please. Okay. Oops. Okay, so let's see here. So, Felf that is a 59. Roll me 3d6 again, please. Hey, look, it's the Squaggles. Squaggles, Telvin is concerned that you will get lost. I feel that that's probably not wrong. All right, so that is 120 gold and a D4, please.
This is on top of everything.
This is on top of everything. Yep. And okay, number 3. Okay. A. Okay. All right. Okay. And then let's see here. 32. It's on the magic item table, and I'll go to do those after I get done with the 100 list.
Okay.
Yep.
What am I missing?
Okay, and let's see here. That was a 32. So, Telvin, roll me 2d4, please. Okay, that is 5 25 gold art objects. And then I need a D6, please. 6, okay. All right. Then we've got Sky is a 90. All right. Sky, roll me 3d6. 7. Let's see.
Wow.
Okay.
Can I roll much lower?
Yes, you could have rolled 3.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that is 7 100 gold gems.
Ooh. It's 100 each.
Mm-hmm. And
They're
then
are they diamond gems by any chance?
sure.
Okay.
Sure. I'm okay with that. And then I need a D4, please. Two. Okay. Cooper, did you roll a D100?
No.
Go ahead and roll a D100 for me.
It was a crit, that'd be perfect.
Oh wow, yeah. If you're a cleric, you'd be
Yeah.
in-
Okay. All right. Roll again.
Same.
1 to
D100?
4. 1 to 4 doesn't get anything, so roll again. Yep. 32. Okay. Roll 2d4 for me. And then a d6. Okay, so you get 5 25 gold art objects. And then number 2, okay. All right, so let's see here. Let's go to the magic item table list. Magic items, aha. All right. Wrong button. Okay. Where is... Okay. Magic items, there we go. All right. Okay. All right. So let's see here. Okay. So let's see. That is Telvin. And that was all right. Okay. Okay. So, all right. So that is okay. Telvin, I need you to roll, and you guys are doing good because this is a big one. Telvin, I need you to roll 6 D100s.
No way.
Right? All right. 95, 73, 60, 70s. Okay, so...
Dang.
All right. So you're going to end up with 3 spell scrolls of first level. Let's see. A potion of climbing. I'm actually writing all of this out just for reference because that way. Let's see. A potion of greater healing. And let's see, that one is one regular potion of healing. Okay. Cooper, roll me 2 D100s, please. Okay, that adds additional spell scrolls, so you have a total of 4 first level spell scrolls. And then 52 is 1 spell scroll cantrip. So.
Any cantrip?
Yep. All right. Okay, so that was on table A. So, Tor, roll me 3 D100s, please. Okay. So, 61 gets you a spell scroll of 3rd level. All right. And then a 78 gets you dust of sneezing and choking. All right. And the last one is a 95, gets you a ring of swimming. Okay. And then that brings us to the last ones, and that would be Sky. Roll me 2d20s, please.
2D.
These are the big ones, because this is on table F. Or, sorry, 2d100s, I mean, I'm sorry. I said it wrong. Okay.
Jeez.
Ah,
Hey, look. If I was a
Hey.
clerk, I'd be all right.
okay. You know what? Considering that you guys already have both of those things, I will let you roll again. All right. There you go. Okay. So one of those is a broom of flying.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. And then the other one, 96.
Although I'd flavor it. It's a flying surfboard if I was to flavor it, but
Uh-huh. That works. And ironically, you guys must have been on a theme because you got a ring of water walking, too. Yep.
could have used this a couple of years ago, huh?
Right? All right. So you end up with 1 spell scroll for cantrip, 4 first level spell scrolls, a potion of climbing, a potion of greater healing, a potion of regular healing, 1 third level spell scroll, 1 use of dust of sneezing and choking, 1 ring of swimming, a broom of flying, and a ring of water walking in the horde that came from top students. As well as a total of 700 diamonds, broke into 100 each. A total of 10 25 gold pieces of art, and the extra 120 gold that came from that. Yeah, you guys made a little bit of money there. Yep. All right. So, yeah, you did good on that one. Okay. We'll offer all the coin scrolls and miscellaneous items into a pile and we'll lay on top of it. That's fair. That's fair.
Is instinctual.
Uh-huh.
This horde.
I mean, kind of just rated the lost and found. Yeah, pretty much. That's how they determine what gets put into this. Yep. All right. So, with that, we, okay.
The 25 gold piece art pieces.
You had 10 25 gold pieces of art. 10 total.
Did someone take down total coin count?
Wrote them, but I didn't know what to divide them by.
Okay.
The regular just coins, yeah, but then you added extra coins and other stuff, and I didn't know if that was specific to us because we were rolling it, or...
No, it is in the group. I just had you guys split up between,
So the extra 120 gold is...
goes into it too, yep.
Okay.
Yep. 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 So you ended up with, okay.
I have 600 copper, 1100 silver, 2,320 gold, and 120 platinum.
I wrote.
Okay, there you go.
I added the 120 to the 2,200.
That is total amount?
No, that is the each type.
And then we have to divide it.
Yeah.
7 ways or 6 ways? How we?
Kazoo, come do math.
He'll just eat it, right?
They will eat him.
How will map taste?
Delicious, of course.
Numbers.
It's like pie.
Oh,
Oh, God.
that was wonderful.
Good job,
I'm
Tor.
going to bed. So sadie with you people.
I mean, you love us and you know it. Alright. Okay. Okay, so I want you to know the easiest way for me to do the math on this is to make them all copper and then redivide. So it's 363,600 copper coins.
163,000, you said?
Uh-huh.
How much do we get?
Now you just want everything. Jeez. Hold on.
Well, because how are we going to divide it? Like,
Mm-hmm.
Got Aurora and Rosie and Chance and Zan. And...
Uh-huh.
and
So, it's true. All right. So that would be divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 still. Would be 45,450 copper each. So, okay. So that ends up being,
Like 75
So
copper, 137.5 silver, 190 gold.
just want to transfer the copper all to gold and then we just deal with that.
15
I was gonna
platinum.
say, is it because, so it's,
You divide it by
Divide-
8, right?
well, so 45,
I
450.
took each one. I kept them separate, and I just divided each one by 8. to get my
Oh, that
numbers.
works too. Okay. So I had 45 platinum, 4 gold, and 5 silver.
5 platinum? I had 15. You divided by 8, or what are we dividing by?
Well, that was divided by 8, yeah.
Well, you take the whole number divided
The
by
whole
8. Sorry,
number divided by
okay,
8.
Gotcha.
Yep, because each one is by 10, so it would be,
Okay.
so 45, 450 would just drop the 0. So that would be 45 platinum, 4 gold, and 5 silver. So,
This math is hard. I just start singling them out one at a time and put them into piles. You-
Platinum, 5 gold.
45 platinum, 4 gold, and 5 silver.
Plus the individual things we
Plus the items, yes. So I mean, if you guys want to sell those art pieces, you would end up with an additional 500 gold, right? No, 250 gold. Yeah. So. Yep.
I wouldn't mind keeping maybe 3 of those diamonds and maybe Chance getting the other 4 or something, or unless anybody else can do Revivify.
Go ahead, keep diamonds. I have plenty of gems.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. All right. So, the question falls on, does anybody want the dust of sneezing and choking, ring of swimming, or ring of water walking, or surfboard of flying is what Sky would like it to be called. Yes. I'm okay with that if you want to make it surfboard of flying. That would mean that you would get that one.
Oh, and I already can fly, so I would rather that go to some.
Okay, so if anybody wants a broom of flying.
I would take, but I would offer to Aurora if she wanted. Unless someone else wanted it.
I'm good.
Okay.
Would make good gift for a girlfriend.
It would. Okay. And she is now living in the dorm with you, so good introduction to the Haven's heroes. Here's a broom of flying.
We handed a woman a broom and she was happy.
I mean, right? I don't know that would come across unless you specifically tell her it's a broom of flying.
Well, welcome. We're letting you move in. Here's a broom.
You're right. I don't know that would go over as well as you think it will, Telvin. May want to specify on that one. Okay. Well, you guys can you can figure out those other items as you go.
I feel like I shouldn't get any of the rings because potentially Nyx could have had those rings.
It's
and that would've
true.
changed things,
That's
so-
true. It would have changed things.
Or Bit would have them.
Well, Bit would have them. Nyx wouldn't have them. So, it's all right. All right. A lot of people around the round table now. The cameraman is going to work out. It's true. It's true. But by this time, it's an automated process. It's fine. Yep. It's fine. All right. Okay. So, with that all being said and done, did any of you, other than, well, actually, Sky and Telvin, what did you guys do with the rest of your summer break while the rest of them went to the Feywild? Anything special?
Would have stayed around campus or gone with if Aurora went home to meet her parents. But
Okay.
would have come back to school to work in kitchens, developing recipes and such.
Okay. Is there anything special you are in the process of developing right now? This is the what's Kane gonna make us want this weekend? Question.
Let's see. We'll have to think about that.
Okay.
If there was something special that I would have put together.
Okay.
We still haven't had pancakes.
I bought you pancakes. Okay.
Not really.
I mean, yeah. All right. So, what about you, Sky? What did you do?
Man, I probably hung around campus, kind of working at the coffee shop still, and probably just really appreciating, being back a world where plants and animals and stuff are beautiful. Like I enjoyed staying with Tilvin's family and stuff, but man, that first city was rough.
Okay.
We also have a ton of seeds to plant. if want.
You do.
Oh yeah, I would have definitely set out a separate section in the garden,
Okay.
cultivating those, and if I can't get them to start growing.
And you do. I mean, it's definitely starting to show some process there. Okay. So all of your hard work has come down to this. Your fourth and final year, mostly, as a student of magic at the StrixSeven University. But as soon as you really arrived back on campus, it was clear that something was wrong. And it has continued to be so as everyone gets situated. Because instead of the usual cheerful bustle, students mill around campus almost nervously. Here and there, you even overhear frightened whispers. I heard his name was Murgarax. I heard he wants to hurt us all. the rumor mill here has apparently discovered the grave events that happened last academic term. And, yeah,
Are our names being thrown around in conjunction with that?
you have not overheard your names being thrown around, no. You have not. But it seems that that while you kind of wait for more information to surface, there is just a weird, aura around all of campus. But all in all, you do have some interesting changes here within the dorm as well, as you have two new entries into the dorm here, as Rosie and Aurora have both moved in, and the dragon posers and the Shadow Brigade have become one. So that they are now, because there's two options for how to make them into one thing, and I like one better than the other.
Poser Brigade.
That's the one. That's the one. No, I was actually going with Dragon Brigade or Shadow Posers, but Poser Brigade works too. But no, they have become one. One group. Okay. So, but while you are able to look around campus, and you notice that there are some new faces. You do find the new class of students to be an interesting group of students here. But you also find that there are several students that are definitely missing from the previous year's students. And it is, as you all take the time to head over to the Fire Jolt Cafe, as you head over there, that it becomes even more obvious than perhaps it did prior. And so we will head over there. All right, there we go. Let me get that map over for you, because it's taking its time. All right, there we go. Come on, you can do it. Come on. There we go. All right. And actually, Eivor will stay back and so will Chance. They will stay back at the dorm, as they've got some work to do. But as the rest of you step into the cafe here, you notice that there's quite a few classmates here, but not nearly what has been in the past. You see some faces that you do recognize, but the mood on campus might be gloomy. But as you cross the central campus, you do see a few of them smiling and gesturing inside of the Fire Jolt Cafe. And it is as Robina comes running up to you guys. You recognize that her, and she says, "It's so good to see you all. Things have been dire around here lately, but some friends have figured out how to start playing a game they call Shuffle Cup. Apparently, they found a box of animated teacups, and they figured out how to control the buggers. You want to check it out?" And you see, like, people seem to be going over to kind of the far corner of the room. And this is much like when you guys first got here, your first year, when they were having a competition in this cafe before. But yeah, they have found some shuffle cups, as they call it.
They will investigate the cup.
Okay.
I'm going to order a round of coffee for all of the Haven's heroes.
Okay. All right. And you see...
Chance would really enjoy this.
Right? All right. So, as they explain the rules here, Shuffle Cup is a game that they found, they made up after finding a box of teacups in the nearby building storage room. They found that pouring hot tea into the cups animates them for 10 minutes and causes them to sprout little arms and legs. While animated, a cup becomes a shuffle cup, and then they start the bidding. On each of the turns, you control one of the cups, and a participant can then use a bonus action to mentally command their teacup either to attack another teacup within range, or try to shove another teacup off the table, using the rules of shoving, of course. And a participant loses the game if their teacup drops to 0 hit points, or if their teacup falls off the table. So, yes, there is, and here's the kicker: there's actually stats for the teacups. It's a shuffled up teacup. Yep. All right. So, yeah. How we are going to do, if you would like to play this game, we're gonna go to another map where I've got a table set up, and we will go with that. And let's see here. Okay. All right. And then, okay. So, does anybody want to play?
Sure, why not?
Okay. Well, then I'm going to get over here. All right. So, we've got shuffle cups, and let me grab the creatures here. How many people would like to play shuffle cups?
Play.
Okay.
I'll play as
Can I turn into a mouse and ride in one of them?
I mean, it's going to be hot tea, so that might be a problem, but...
Oh, it has to be hot tea? Oh, man.
It's the hot that makes it animate. Yep. Alright. So there's 3 of you playing. Okay. Telvin, do you want to play?
I will spectate.
Okay. Well, you can spectate in cheering or heckling. If you encourage one of the game's participants, they gain advantage. If you heckle, then they have disadvantage. So, just for reference. Alright, we will do... Okay. We've got yellow, we've got, let's go red. We've got green. We're gonna do, let's see, we'll do blue, and we'll do purple. Why not? And we will do, what's another good one? You know what? We'll do black. All right. So go ahead and choose your color. Let me see who is over there.
I'm the druid. I'll take green. I'll take green as a druid.
All right.
I'll do the yellowish.
Okay. All right. Okay, so we've got, all right, we've got Felfiz is doing yellow. We've got Sky doing green. Okay. We've got Sora. What color, Sora?
Why not blue?
Okay, Sora at blue. Okay. And then of the other students, let's see here. We've got, all right, let's see. We've got, we'll do Rampart at black. Let's see. Xanther is going to take red. And Rabina is going to take purple. All right. Okay. So with that all being said here, let's see. So we've got black. All right. Blue. Just putting the dots so we remember what color whoever has, because otherwise I will totally forget. All right. And then yellow. Okay. All right. So as they come around with the hot tea and pour it into the cups here, let's go ahead and we're gonna change it to, let's see. You know what? Let's do some battle music. Why not? All right. There we go. All right. I would like all of you to please roll initiative.
Us or the cups?
Your, let's go you guys. Because we'll go off of,
Otherwise, they'll all say cup.
yeah, otherwise it'll all say cup. Yep. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to hit that. I was meant to hit his. All right. So, sorry, you had a 14. Okay. All right. So then that means Rubina is gonna go first as the, all right. So the stats, you should all have the stats for the cups, available to you here.
Does this mean I don't even see Felfiz and Part?
What do you mean?
It says they're blind beyond 30 feet.
Oh. No, the, maybe. So these are all on a table. So, use that, okay, so this table is, let's see, how long is this table? The table is 85 feet, by 30 feet. Okay, so let me change the thing because the scale is definitely not, okay.
Maybe it's 8 foot by 3 feet or something.
Yep. You know what though? For the purposes of this, we'll go. We'll leave it at 5 feet because otherwise you're just gonna get to go all over everywhere with a 20-foot movement. So, but yeah. Otherwise, that doesn't really make sense, does it? The table, okay. Okay. So, yeah, that does, I just realized that doesn't really make sense. Because otherwise, you would very easily move all over the board. Yeah. Okay. You know what? I think leaving it at what it is better.
Yeah, we'll just 5 feet. We'll say 5 feet, but it's really
yeah,
whatever dimensional wise.
Yeah, yeah. We'll go with every foot of this is actually an inch. We'll say that, and then that way it works. But yeah. All right. So Rubina is going to look around and she's gonna, you know what? It's all in good fun. So she's gonna move right there. And she's going to slam into the black cup. And we do need to change that to not whisper rolls. All right. So she's going to slam. And the armor class you're looking for is a 12, so that will miss. So Sky, that brings us to you.
All right, man. I'm gonna go for a ride. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 20, 25 to here, and take a running slide at Panther.
Okay.
Try to is the object to push him off the table or to actually destroy him?
To either make them be at 0 or fall off the table.
All right, I'm gonna take the shove action and try and push him back 5.
Okay. All right. So the rule for shoving is going to be let's see here. Come on. All right. Okay. So that is a athletics. It's a the attacker has disadvantage on strength check or athletics check. So yeah.
Awesome. I'll just run a strength check and figure out what the math is after that. Disadvantage.
All right. Yeah. So that is a -3 for the cup. So I don't think it works. No. Unfortunately, it just stays right there.
Well, no, the 9 has the -3 in it.
Oh, it does. Yeah. Okay. So that is still under the armor class of the thing.
The shove
right?
though isn't. Don't they have to
hold
contest it with a? They have to do a dex or strength contest.
Do action options: disarm, mark, tumble, hitting cover. I just had it too. Hold on. Okay, shove. All right. Special attack of oh, okay. Yep. That was shove aside. That's what it was. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, so it would be contested. Yes. All right.
Yeah.
So we'll see how this works. So, okay. Come on. You can do this. Really?
Yes.
Really? Okay. Okay.
Ask me how a teacup shoves, but I figured.
I mean, how does a teacup slam? I don't know. So, all right. So, okay. We'll say 5-foot push. Yeah? I'm good with that? All right.
Then I'll finish my movement and move into there.
Okay. So, Sora.
Move my cup there and just take the dodge action.
Okay. How does a cup dodge? I don't know. All right.
Kind of like a spinny teacup.
Right. Oh, okay. The cup is just going to spin. Got it. That works. All right. Rampart is going to slam back against Rubina's cup. We're just gonna take each other out here. It'll be fine. Nope. We're just gonna be our own little our own little fun. All right. Xanther is going to slam against you, Sky, because he did not appreciate that shove. Nope.
Okay.
Uh-oh. My dice are not doing well at this. Okay. Felfiz.
Yeah, I want to see if I can get to Xanther's stuff, right?
Okay.
Kind of right there and try and push him off.
Okay.
Oh, go, Felfiz, go. Root.
So is it the attack or is it?
So you can slam them to do damage, or if you're doing the shove, it is a contested. You're at disadvantage to their straight roll.
Let's just do the slam, because then maybe I might get lucky and do damage.
Okay. 12 is enough. You get them down to 1 hit point with that 4 damage. Okay.
Yay!
Okay. Rubina is back trying to slam, and the two of them are they're gonna have this own little fight over there. They're just gonna fight themselves. Alright, Sky, what are you doing?
Well, I'm seeing there's a big crack now in.
There's a
Xanther's
giant
teacup.
crack, yep.
I'm gonna try and slam.
No. Okay. Sora. Oh, you guys are gonna team up. Oh, shit.
It's a Royal Rumble going on
Oh. This
I would
is,
have had that little battle right there between them.
uh-huh. That's nice of you.
And, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll join in on the swim.
Okay.
See what I get.
Okay. All you gotta do is hit him and he's dead.
We're a team. We work as a team.
That definitely takes out that teacup as it goes clattering to the floor.
I used the last of my movement to move back.
Okay. Alright, so then Rampart is going to slam, and that one he does 3 points of damage, so she is now a cracked teacup. Xanther is no longer there, so that brings us to Felfiz.
Alright, I'm just getting up phone and trying to slam. Yes.
Okay. That is going to be enough to take her out, as you break her into a bajillion pieces.
I'm gonna move like 1 square.
Okay. And so, Sky, that brings us to you. 20 gets you
Sure,
right to him, too.
Right, nice job, Sora. Let's see, 15. I'll roll to there, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And try and slam apart.
No.
I am awesome at this game.
I mean, right? All right, Sora, what do you got?
I told my teacher how to move there and start spinning.
Okay. All right. Rampart is going to attack the one that is right next to him. So. Oh!
I'm out.
Oh!
That's awesome.
Okay. And,
He's done. Pun!
yeah, I did. Yeah, he did. He just jumped right on top of you. Saucer and all. Alright. With that, he will move, up to you there, Felfiz.
This is for Sky!
Okay. That is for Sky, alright. And the 5 points, it's gone.
Nice.
However, that means, Sora, it is your turn.
They spinning.
Oh, you're gonna keep spinning? Just keep spinning? Okay. Alright, Felfiz, then it brings us to you.
Kick him out, Philfizz. I'm a spectator now, right?
You are a spectator.
I mean,
Uh-huh.
I don't think I can reach him this time.
5, 10, 15, 20. Nope, not quite. All right, Sora.
I will move and hopefully hit.
Okay. Sora's gonna take you out. Almost. Okay, you are down to 1 hit point. All right, Felfizz.
Has advantage.
Oh, it doesn't matter. She doesn't need it. Felfizz takes out Sora. And Felfizz is the winner. Yay!
Haven's heroes.
Mm-hmm. All right. With that, we come back to the cafe here, and Felfizz, you are handed a small purse of donations from the crowd that total 1,000 gold pieces. Yep. Yep.
Oh, my
Everybody's meal plans just got zeroed out.
Right? By the way, you're buying drinks for everybody because they can't afford it anymore. Yep.
I mean, yeah, I will.
All right. So, with that, the Scuffle Cup game has been a success. All right. So yeah, I thought that was actually a really fun game. All right. So with that, your classes officially start here on campus. And let's see here. Telvin, did you choose your classes?
I did.
Okay, good job. All right. Well, then we are going to go ahead and go over that as you officially have the class together of the Advanced Arcane Herbology. But we're going to go ahead and go over how you do here with your first semester or first trimester of classes. Okay, Felfizz, you have chosen Sharing is Caring, Choosing Arguments, Need a Hand, There and Back Again, and Tooth and Claw. Because you're overambitious and are taking 5 classes. I need you to choose one of them, please.
Tooth and Claw.
Tooth and Claw. Sky is also in this class with you. Okay.
I chose these a while ago. I have no idea what they are anymore.
It's all good. All right. Okay, so
Tooths
tooth.
come out of the mouth and claws come off of the pendant. What I learned.
I mean, maybe. That might be the thing. But in this class, it is a lab class. And animals and the spirits of the deceased spirits aren't the only things that the professor is skilled with. In this 4th year course, they teach students how to conjure up powerful fey spirits from other dimensions that can then be shaped into the form of various beasts. Working with these volatile spirits can be dangerous, as losing concentration on the spell does not unsummon them, but rather only makes you lose your control over them. The professor works with you on the importance of choosing spirits and creatures that are powerful, but not overwhelmingly so. During the exams, they might ask you to summon spirits of increasing challenge rating. For example, the first exam is for CRs 1 and 2, second exam 3 and 4, final exam 5 and 6. So I need for Felfizz as well as Sky to please give me a animal handling or nature check, please.
Just a straight check.
Just a straight check. Okay.
I pup that.
You can
That's
pup
nice.
that.
Somebody in my
Uh-huh.
I would say, would I have been able to cast a Spar of Knowledge or something beforehand? Or is
This is just in general over. So no. All right. Okay. So, Sky, you actually struggle with controlling these spirits.
not surprising. You've all seen me try to cast these spells.
I mean, right? I'm gonna go ahead and go back over here to the dorm for this because you're not within the other classrooms. But you you struggle a bit. But thankfully, you know, Felfis is in this class with you, and you're able to study with them and overall pass the class. But you do struggle a bit. So, okay. All right. So let's see here. Sora, go ahead and choose one of your three. You have chosen dragons, preparing the next generation of Dragon's Guard, using the Arcana for creative problem solving, or identifying and using flora with similar energy.
I want to go do the first one.
Okay, the Dragon Guard. Okay. All right. All right. This is a general studies class. Okay. So, Liana Flametongue handpicks students for this special course. While technically open to everyone, she does show special favoritism to anyone she openly attempted to recruit or who shows special interest in joining the Dragon's Guard after graduation. Potential adventurers after graduation might see that the players taking this class together and going on to work with the founder dragons against things that affect this campus. All right. The professor teaches you in this class how to summon slivers of consciousness from the founders of StrixSeven that take on the forms of spectral dragons. Dealing with the real founders can be a taxing experience, especially on new Dragon's Guard. So learning to deal with these slivers can be essentially the first step. So with that, I need a Arcana roll from you, please, Sora.
The minute the class start, I will cast guidance on myself. Then add a D4.
Okay.
Arcana, you said?
Uh-huh. You don't need that D4. You definitely make it.
I gotta roll it anyway. 'Cause
Okay.
why not?
Okay. Yeah. This is just one of those really cool classes, and it is everything that you thought it would be. And you managed to have a good time with this class. Learning more and more about the founders of StrixSeven in the process. So, yeah, it's pretty awesome. All right. Well, Sky, you already had done one of the classes, so we're going to jump over to Telvin. Although, Sky, your others were seed money, growing rare plants for fun and profit, and sharing is caring, protecting those closest to you. Okay.
Right. Seed money is pretty important after getting those new seeds from...
Right. And, I mean, you're already doing rare plants, so, yeah. Okay, so Telvin, buying time, the Arco-economics, sharing is caring, protecting those closest to you, and there and back again, advanced teleportation. So, which one would you like to choose?
I am clockwork sorcerer, so I will go with buying time.
Okay. All right. This happens to be a Lorehold class, so you get to go onto the Lorehold campus for this. What qualities makes the best artifact? Power? History? For Professor Merrick Deepfinder, there's only one answer. Value. In this class, he teaches you how to appraise artifacts not only for their historical or arcane worth, but on how much these qualities are worth to potential buyers. Homework does involve researching pricing trends and important eras, while the exams are typically on the appraisal of various goods from the collection here on campus. So I would like for you to make an Arcana, Deception, or Persuasion check.
I will go with Persuasion.
Okay.
His skill I have expertise in.
Well, there you go.
For proficiency.
Okay. So with 17, that is a success. As you successfully make your way into this class, and I mean, you have a pretty good eye for the price of these artifacts. Okay, so that brings us back to Felfiz. Please choose one more.
The sharing is caring.
Okay. Sky, you are in this one as well. Apparently, you guys are on a kick here. All right.
So's Telvin.
Oh, that's right. So is Telvin. Okay. Let's see.
4th year, man. Like, we're all really tight now.
Mm-hmm. All right. So let's see here. Let me make sure. Sharing is caring. Protecting those closest to you. Most of Professor Luke Branford's time is spent teaching defensive ink magic to Silver Quill students and continuing his long-standing competitive streak against his sister. However, Luke also teaches this advanced general studies course to teach students how to protect themselves and their peers from magical attacks. Students spend the class and homework time learning and researching different defensive techniques for their individual colleges. Exams see Luke group up students and declaring one student the Guardian, and then attacking them with various spells. Grades are determined by how well the Guardian protects the others. The role of Guardian then moves to the next student until each student has been assessed. Those who do well, let's just say, you want to be around them after the class is over. So I need all 3 of you to please give me an Arcana check.
Oh, man.
Oh, Sky.
I'm having a night.
You are. You are. So, Telvin, go ahead and give me an Arcana check too, please. Because you are in this one as well. You can.
See that.
I will up mine.
the dice have spoken.
Sky, I think they have. I think they have. Okay.
But again, I can be your study buddy.
It's true. Thankfully, Felfiz is in this class with you guys. So, all right. And it is with their help that you guys do manage to squeak past and pass the class. So, all right. With that, we go to the class of the semester of the trimester here. The class that you are all in together. Well, I mean, not just with Felfiz, but all in together. The requirement class, shall we say.
Hey, herbs.
Yep, herbs. Here's hoping. Here's hoping, Sky. So, here's hoping. Okay. The first exam for this arcane herbology class takes place covering the techniques of using flora in potions, spells, and rituals. The course's professor, Vera Linda Lang, is a archaeobiologist whom you might recall from your first year of instruction. She is a dryad. Okay. I am assuming that you will be using the same technique that you have used for the past 3 years in studying together the day before?
Da.
Okay. So
Yeah, like by studying, that means more herbs, right?
right. For you, it does, yes. All right. So that means that you will have a advantage on this test. Okay. So advantage on your rolls. Okay. On the day of the exam, you arrive within the classroom for this, and you're going to be making two different checks. So the first is going to be about correctly selecting the properties of samples of Flora's arcane properties. So, okay. All right. So you spritz down with body spray. Nice. So this is all about correctly selecting the properties. So I need a nature check, please, from all of you.
Gotcha.
Okay.
But the intimidation of
No.
performance instead. To
No.
perform on test.
No.
Nature. Puh.
You say that and do better than the nature guy, I want to point out.
Right?
It's not fair. He is just stoned.
It's true. It's true. He spends a lot of time in nature. All right.
One with nature.
Sora is one with... I mean, it makes sense. Sora came from the Feywild. There's lots of nature there. Okay.
Help it if I don't test well. I know the stuff. I just don't test.
You just don't test well, right? All right. The second question is the specimen identification, recalling the correct names of flora with arcane uses based on sight, smell, and texture. This is a survival check.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite.
Better do this one, okay?
Dang. Telvin can't survive right there.
I am Dragonborn.
Yeah, I know, but you happen to roll a d20, so that works out. Natural 20. All right. So with that, you can note your two things as you all end up acing this test. And that is nature and survival. All right.
So that's what, 3 student dice? Or?
It is 3 student dice. Yep. It is, in fact. It is. As you all finish the test and the rest of the students are released out, Professor takes you and says, "Haven's Heroes, please wait just a minute, please." And she waits for the rest of the students to leave the room before she turns and addresses you. She said, "Well, it is as we feared. Murlaxor has been lurking around campus ever since he dared to manipulate Dean Tullis. We still don't know his plans, but we've traced his most recent activity to the detention bog. Our best facility researchers are digging through the StrixSeven's past, but we could use your help searching for clues. I've arranged for you guys to oversee tomorrow's detention bog activities. and looking directly at Sky, she says, "Needless to say, there's extra credit in for you if you help us again. Some of you need it."
Yeah, is the wallpaper moving behind her as I'm staring?
Maybe. 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 But yeah, she very much staring directly at you, and she says, "Some of you need it."
I mean, I could make it move behind her if you really want me to.
No, that would be trippy.
She notices that you don't make eye contact. It's fair.
Just nod my head.
So, okay, so what is the activities? We're just gonna go and look, or are there
Well,
students in detention that we have to deal with?
well, remember, you know, yeah, there's misbehaving student get sent to the detention bog for the day. So this would be mentoring a group of misbehaving students for the day. And
Okay.
huh?
Sure.
I mean, it's just mentoring them, and also keeping your eyes out in case something happens on your shift. The professor that will be out there is Arkin Menexus. He's a Prismari professor of expression. So he
So look for clues
Mhm.
and keep other students and faculty safe should we run into anything.
Right.
Confiscate anything the students in detention might help, right?
I mean, yeah, that's part of the job.
Right, so we got to go to the bog. Is that where it is?
Uh-huh.
I hate the bog. It is very
Boggy.
dead.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's full of all sorts of life. You just got to different type of life.
Everything in there tastes terrible.
Oh, yeah, I mean, the mud kind of gets earthy. Some of the shrooms are okay.
Ugh.
Okay. Well, then, if there are no more questions, you're you're assigned with tomorrow early morning. Well, I mean, early by college standpoint, so that's like 10 a.m.
I was just saying, I'm gonna be late.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. So, you are free to do whatever you would like to do until then. So what would you guys like to do until then?
What time of day is it?
So right now it is, let's see, we'll say this was your last class of the day, so it is about 4 o'clock.
It is about. Yeah, I should get home and prepare something for dinner. This big dorm room full of people to cook for.
Could pick up some groceries and stuff from the store, man. Need anything?
We'll take out the small list. I need. Let's see here: peppers, onions, skirt steak, pepper, salt, paprika.
You do
Sure.
realize this has more than one ingredient on the list? Falfiz, you might want to go with him.
I was gonna go study
Chili
to
pepper.
see what
Most of
I
that
could
stuff I've
find
got in
out
my
about
garden,
the
so I'm okay on that. Right. Make some skirts. Okay.
No, skirt steak.
Oh, so no skirts. Okay. No skirts. Okay. I'll ask the butcher. Will know.
I'll go with him.
I will also need rice.
Nice. Okay. I can do that.
It is
I have
new
some rice
col-
growing, but it's probably not right out and ready yet. So, rice.
It is new culinary thing I am working on.
You want the long grain, the short grain, wild
Yeah.
rice? What are you looking for, man?
It's short grain. Wild rice tastes like seed.
All right, cool. Long rice.
I will also need garlic.
Garlic. I got that in my garden, man. There's like a whole section of garlic and paprika, all the good spices and these ingredients.
And that will do. Maybe a chili pepper or two.
All right, I'll look for a good one.
Susan,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to send Kazoo to help carry out bags for them.
Okay. Okay.
We'll say he'll be large size. I think that'd be big enough to carry some bags.
Mm-hmm.
Just enough so Sky can still fly.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, man.
Okay. All right. Anything else anybody else would like to do? So,
I'm setting Kazoo to help Sky and
mm-hmm.
Felfis, and I head back to the dorms to help Telvin if he needs any help.
Okay. All right. Okay. So you know what? Actually, Sky, give me a you know what? Let's just do it. Roll 2 d20s for me. You managed to get everything on the list. Granted, it's because Felfis went with you and reminded you of half of the things on the list. And also held the list so you didn't lose it.
Probably stood in front of the store for 10 minutes trying to remember why I was even there.
But you managed to get every single item on the list.
All right. Thanks, Felfizz. Here, Kazoo. Is this too much, or can you hold this?
He can
Kazoo
carry
probably
everything.
looks at you and he'll try to carry everything he can. If he needs to go bigger, he can.
I hand Kazoo the receipt as a snack. It's got lots of numbers on it.
Nice.
He'll gladly eat it. Numbers.
Uh-huh. Okay. So, all right.
I assume I'm still not allowed to feed Kazoo.
No, probably not. Probably not. All right. Okay. So you are able to get all of the items back to the dorms that you have purchased, and it is
Kazoo doing the whole "we're only making one trip, I will carry everything."
Totally. I mean, he's like, this is my job, this is what I'm here for. Yes. All right. So, yes, you end up getting all of the items back to the dorms, and you are able to have a wonderful dinner. Yeah. So, you, you managed to, is there anything else you guys would like to do?
Before bed, I'm going to spend time researching stuff about the detention bog, but then also going back over in my mind the fight that we had and trying to remind myself of
Okay.
possible things that they could throw at us.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, you can do that, and yeah, you feel pretty confident in what you have remembered from your time here before. Yeah. So you feel pretty confident that you are able to take care of that. So let's see here. All right.
Use some of my notes on the protecting stuff.
Okay. All right. Yep, you can do that. All right. And okay. What about anybody else?
Probably feed Sharky and then some gardening.
Okay.
It probably got a little out of hand over the summer. I'll get back to.
Okay.
Nothing much after enjoying a meal, and the food was amazing, Telvin, as always.
Thank you.
I'm actually going to join Felsis to learn more about the bog and see best ways to help out.
Okay. So, you know what, Felfiz and Sora, give me just a let's go history.
No advantage, right?
No.
Got to turn that off.
Okay. All right. You guys both feel very, very confident, and you figure that you probably, yeah, you're probably pretty confident in your, in what you remember and what you, the, you know, stuff within the bog here, and like, for lack of a better term. So you know that the detention bog is on Witherbloom's campus, reeks of mud and fetid water. And you know that they like to have students go and perform duties here with useful tasks in here as punishment for misbehavior. Typically, like collecting specimens of rare flora and fauna to be used in spells and potions.
This is where we went to rescue the mascots.
Yes.
Familiars, right?
Yes. It is. It is exactly where you came to do that. And you also know that there are, this is where some of the problem inventions are also destroyed.
So they're either put in the room that we had the duel in, or here.
Yep. Yep. So yes, but yeah, that is the things that you learn, and so with that, you manage to get a good night's sleep, and okay. As you get up in the morning, is there anything you want to do before you take off for the detention bug?
Right before we start, I'm gonna do the telepathic bond. Right before we go into the bog itself.
Okay.
And and I will get proficiency in survival.
Okay. Okay. And my other question is, who are you bringing with you? Are you bringing anyone with you, or is it just the 4 of you going?
Sand, he's not busy.
Okay.
I think we will ask everyone did they want to come last night or
Mm-hmm.
something like that.
Okay.
If Sand doesn't have anything planned,
All right.
Yeah.
I would assume other than that, it'd be mostly us.
I figured you'd take like one person with you, so just to give a yeah.
I don't think many are clamoring to go to Bog.
No.
I
Yeah,
think
and
everyone-
Chance is like nope.
They did a real good job watching our backs last time we did.
Okay.
in that case, I think it's just us. If that's the case.
Well, Zan will go if you guys feel like you need him. So.
It should be fine.
Okay. All right. How far does your telepathic bond go? How far does your telepathic bond go?
As long as we're on the same plane of existence, I believe.
So Zan's like, let me know if you need me and I'll come help you. You're looking it up. I know you are.
Over any distance, the can't extend to other planes.
Okay. So yeah, so he will tell you, just, let me know and if you need anything, I'll come and help.
Cool. Thank you.
All right. So with that, you head to the detention bogs. All right. So,
I had to be up on Katu's back.
Okay.
He'll be me.
All right. So, the detention bog here. All right. Let's. Okay. We'll go with that. All right. So, okay. The smell of petrification overwhelms your senses. Ahead, a knot of sullen students and one faculty member stand on the wide area over the reeking muck. Grinning, the orc professor, which I forgot to bring out onto here. Hold on. I'll get it. Let's see here. That is. I lost what his name was. Oh, okay. There we go. There we go. So, you see they, grinning, the orc faculty member carries a satchel brimming with scrolls. And you see there are 10 students waiting there. And actually, let's make it 9 because I didn't name that person. All right. 10 people total. So, after introducing himself as Professor Minix, he says, I'm so pleased to have you all here with me today. This is an opportunity for all of us to learn more about ourselves, our fellow students, and the amazing world around us. Today, we'll be heading out into the bog to recover some lost supplies and return them to dry land. You notice that he is so excited and nobody else is. Once he finishes, though, he pairs you guys up with the students, and he says, right. So, and he hands a spell scroll to each student. And he says, all right. And he kind of turns to the rest of you and he says, these are Tensor's floating disc scrolls. All right. So, okay, you are going.
Fourth years or third, or are they younger than us?
They are younger. Yep, they're third and younger students. And things that you learn is there's one student that was put in here because he released pest mascots in Wittershin Hall. One accidentally triggered a protective spell on a book that caused another student to be banished to an extra-dimensional space for a short time. Another defaced a rival student's dorm room with magical ink. Another caused another student to fall through an open, magically hidden trapdoor as a prank. One summoned a storm in the dining hall. One reprogrammed a janitorial golem to clean his dorm with disastrous results. One accidentally unleashed a water weird during a swim meet. Another started an unauthorized mascot breeding program. And the least destructive of them sneaked into a temporarily closed portion of the biblioplex to study. So, yeah. I mean, that... Yeah. And, yeah, there's definitely, there's some good ones, but there's also definitely some not so great students on campus. But that's okay. Alright. So, what I would like is for each of you to choose 2 people, and the last one will stay with the professor. So, you should be able to see all of their names.
Choose 2 people.
2 of the students.
Lisa and Dunn.
Okay. All right.
I'll take Abuki and Ratomi.
Okay. Okay.
Nat and Bartek.
Okay. And you said this one?
Yeah.
Right? Okay. All right. So you got your choice here, Sky.
Well, maybe I'll take Handel and go with Emquanor.
Okay. All right, and the professor will take him. Okay. All right. So with that, you each have 2 students with you, and as they are paired off, the instructor says, "All right. So how this is going to work is you're going to look for the lost supplies in the bug, and there is 6 supplies out there. And then you're going to want to bring them to the back to this section, and all right, then we will get them back to the more solid section of Witherbloom's campus. Each crate is sealed. It's a steel box. You're given the disc because, or the spell scroll, because each crate weighs 150 pounds. Do not open them, as they are secured with a locking mechanism. And I have the key that will unlock each crate. They're all containing spell components, so please do not destroy them in the process. So just keep that in mind. All right. So just please be careful. All right. Okay.
Has there been any specific areas that have been troublesome lately?
Out here, no, not really. And you kind of look out and you see the mud and stagnant water is all over everywhere. The parts that are not on the brown sections of this map are about 2 feet deep. The small islands and land pathways shown on the map are normal terrain. Otherwise, the green is difficult terrain. There are the wooden bridges that do go across some of the areas. Some of the bridges are a little bit more difficult. Yeah.
So there haven't been like recent events of sightings of this guy, or
He looks at you and you get this, I don't know what you're talking about. This is just a reconnaissance to get the stuff back.
okay.
And you very much get that whole don't talk about that in front of the younger students. We don't want to spread panic. Kind of thing.
We are in detention, Bog.
Uh-huh.
There's plenty of reason to panic if you are in here.
I mean, you're not wrong.
There's a crate right here.
Mm-hmm.
A crate.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, again, there are 6 crates out here. You are aware there are also creatures out here, so there's that. And yeah, let's see. So, with that, let's see. I'm going to give you all control of your friends. All right. Here so that you can control them. Telvin and Sky, you should already have that. Okay. And, Sora, you should have that. And then Felfiz, I'm getting yours right now. Alright. Okay, so you are welcome to choose an area and try to find the crates that are out here.
I'm gonna have a talk with my students before we go anywhere.
Okay. The area in this, there is like a mist and a drizzle that has reduced this to about visibility of 30 feet or so. So please keep that in mind. Okay.
I'm gonna do hopscotch across these islands and get across, I think.
Okay.
Well,
The students are gonna hop across. You're gonna fly, right? Yeah.
Yeah, my 2 charges are gonna try and hop across.
So what is your conversation with your students gonna consist of there, Felfiz?
You will listen to me and do what I say. You will not stray from where we are going. You will not act on your own or try and pull any bullshit. Or else I will dunk you in these waters. Repeatedly.
Is this the same conversation you had with Sky on your way over to?
I hear her telling him, and I'm like, ooh.
I mean, because if not, it should have been.
Now let's just go, I guess.
Okay.
I will tell my group to keep moving, and I hop on the suit and be in the air.
Okay.
And no funny Ventus, alright? And I tell them as they hopefully move forward Um, I kind of went up and behind them, just watching.
Okay.
And had Kazoo just pay attention to anything weird. Basically, Kazoo's on the lookout for anything, bad, magical bad,
Okay.
and I'll watch the students as we
Okay.
as they look for the crates. Hopefully, they look for crates.
Okay. All right. So, okay. Felfis, go ahead and for the purposes of this, we're gonna have each of you roll the necessary perception checks with advantage, and it's your two students are giving you one advantage. Kind of evens out. So everybody, once you've gotten to the location that you would wish to search in, give me a perception check.
For each of the characters each, or just one?
Each of our players will do one perception check.
It's not at advantage.
Well, no, it's an advantage because it's your students that are helping you. They don't have stats, so this just makes it so that they're helping you. Okay. All right.
I'll pop mine actually.
Okay. Okay. All right. So we will start with Sky. Sky, as you are crossing over that that area, the trail right there, this trail of smooth stones, just large enough for a person to walk on, extends 50 feet between two large land masses. Just off the center of the trail rests a sealed metal crate in the muck. The crate has a cracked corner.
Thing coming out of the crate, or is it active?
There is it oozes a tar-like substance into the filthy water. If you would like to do an Arcana check, you can see if you can tell what it is.
Yeah. Let's see if I can what it is. You guys don't touch it yet. Let me see if I can figure out what this is.
You look at it and you have no idea what this is. It's a black goop, tar-like goop.
Well, the professor said we got to be careful and not touch the content. So, what could
Do I hear over the telepathic bond what I found?
Sky, do you say something over the telepathic bond?
Hey, I found a box, but it's got a leak in it.
What's leaking out?
Some sort of black gooey thing, and it's kind of starting to spill into the bog now.
Hey, probably don't touch it. I think
I need to get it out of the bog before it leaks too badly.
but don't touch the actual goo.
Okay.
I think that's the stuff that was bringing things to life, our entire time here.
Okay. So, Sky, do you pick up the crate?
Yeah, first I'm going to unroll the scroll and cast the
Okay.
sensors.
Do you cast it, or do you have one of them cast it?
Oh, if it's low, if they're capable, I'll hand it over to Humquinor and say, "Are you capable of casting this spell while I try to get that crate up there?"
It is a first level spell, so they can.
All right, cool.
And they do.
Right, I'm gonna try and get close to the bog.
Okay. All right. And you see that they move the disc so that it goes into the water and it lifts up underneath the crate.
Oh, I can get underneath of it?
It can, yeah.
All right, cool. I was gonna turn into a giant octopus and try and finagle it up there. Okay.
Nope, they managed to do it, and they will. You can with that. You can slowly move the crate back over here. All right.
All right, we got one, Felfiz. How are you guys doing?
All right. With that,
Awesome. Good job.
all right. So let's see here. That was that is a 23 for Sora, as you're the next one over there. Sora, you see a crate that is right there in the middle of the water. Out in the middle. Right there.
I told the students to stop what they're doing.
Okay. With that perception check, you see that the water just south of the crate, there is some burbling.
Hey, like, is it still... For my check, do I see the bubbling moving towards the crate?
It is.
Or just stay there?
It is.
Okay, okay, dig. I will tell them to stay clear of the water. I will have Kazoo turn large
Okay.
and we're going to try to grab the crate before the bubbling water.
Okay.
Whatever's bubbling towards the crate gets to the crate first.
Okay. So, okay. Keep that in mind, because we are going to hold off on that one, because I want to see what ends up happening with the others before they get there, as they are moving. So
I will let Felfis and Telvin know about. I see bubbling water.
okay. All right, and because it was large. Okay. All right. With that, let's see here, Telvin. With your perception check, you are able to see the crate that is right there in the middle of the walkway. So you, however, the ground here is spongy and carpeted in soft green grass. Heavy footfalls and shrieks of grinding metal emanate from the mists around you. As it seems that you are not the only thing on this small island. So keep that in mind as we move on to Felfiz. Now, Felfiz, you're not too far from Telvin here, and with that, you are you see the one crate that is by where you are as well. It is right there. And with your perception roll. Oh, by the way, Sky, that's totally why I chose those names. Because it's ham and radio. Thank you for that. And you have DM inspiration. All right. So, Felfiz, the crate that you are there, it is torn open on one side and filled with muddy water. Give me a investigation check, please. You conclude that a big creature with powerful jaws must have ripped it open. and you hear the sound of snapping trees and guttural rasping. And it is with that I would like all of you to please roll initiative.
I instruct Hammond Radio. Get back to the professor. You don't want to get out in there. Hear what's going on.
I'm going to ask that we will again.
Okay. All right. So, with that, yeah. You each, well, Sky did well. Sky didn't find a friend, but the rest of you found friends. As Sora, you see these two creatures come out of the water about 10 feet from the crate. And then, Telvin, you see, as you get close enough to see the crate, you see one of these one of these creatures that is making this clanking sound. But it is Felfiz that has the best one yet. Because Felfiz, you know what that is. So, Sora, this is the creature that you found, that you see. You guys have dealt with one of those before.
Yeah, we've seen those before.
Telvin, this is what you see. You know that this is a rune grinder. They tend to move cargo and stuff. But Felfiz...
Is that a Hydra?
It is a Hydra.
7-headed trouser snake, man.
And with that...
It.
Felfiz, with the 13, you ended up going first.
I would like to cast Hypnotic Pattern on top of the Hydra to see if I can get it to...
Okay.
Tell the other two to cover your eyes, and...
Okay. So, yeah. Alright. So, that is a... Let's try... I gotta get this off a whisper roll.
Wisdom save.
Yeah. Alright. That is a... not good wisdom roll. Okay. Alright. Yeah. You have hypnotically patterned the Hydra.
It only makes one save.
It only makes one save. It is a one creature. Yep. Alright. Well, that's gonna change this whole outcome. Okay. Alright, so it is hypnotically patterned. Alright, anything else, Felfiz?
I'm gonna instruct one of them to try to cast the disc underneath the crate.
Underneath the crate? Okay. Alright, and they will be able to do that. Alright, Sora.
I'm gonna make Kusu even bigger so D2 can get on him.
Okay.
Cause I have an idea. It's stupid, but
I like it.
so is Wars big enough for those two to be on, or does he have to be used?
No, they can be on large.
Alright, perfect. So once they get on,
Mm-hmm.
Kusu will get to the crate,
Uh-huh.
grab it,
Oh, okay.
and here's my last thing. I wonder to see if this works.
Okay.
It'll be funny if it fails,
Huh.
because it was a bonus test, and no, I didn't watch, so we're good on that. But I want to do this.
Oh, good lord.
I
Okay.
can see Kazoo on me, on top of Kazoo. Everyone's on top of Kazoo. Kazoo grabs the crate.
Mm-hmm.
He's a creature I can see in that wings.
Mm-hmm. I would say no because they are also creatures. So because it would only go around a creature, around another creature you can see within range. Let's see. Chosen space must be a surface or in a liquid that can support the target without the target having to squeeze. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I would say that if you had them on him when you did it, they would end up in the water.
Right.
So I will let you choose if you want to do that.
New idea. I guess. I would tell them to move away from the water and wait for them.
Okay.
But Kazoo will still grab the boss,
Okay.
and I'm still going to teleport him
Okay.
far away
Okay.
once he grabs the boss.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna move away from.
Okay. All right. Okay, so then Telvin, that brings us to you.
Would I know enough about this creature to know about any general resistances or immunities? It's similar to construct, but
It is similar. Give me a history check, please. Unfortunately, you haven't had a whole lot to do with this specific construct. As it was made here on the Lorehold campus.
let's see. Is bog.
You have a feeling that you can assume that it is used here. It's probably immune to poison. Maybe even fire. Since it, has the fire coming out of its head. Yeah.
Well, is bog, which is like swamp. So I will try to slow it down
Okay.
so that Lisa and Dan can retreat.
Okay.
So I will cast a spell I learned in class. Plant growth.
Okay. Okay.
100 foot just around this 1, 2, 3 peninsula island.
Okay. All right. So, and are you excluding any size area from within that?
I guess a direct pathway to crate. I can draw something. To say it.
Okay. All right. And then are you moving towards the crate?
I will.
Okay.
Here. So every 4 feet is 1 foot.
Unless you take the path.
So I will take path.
Okay. All right. So you can move over to the crate. Okay. All right. So with that, these creatures, seeing that you, well, actually, hold on. 100 feet. Where was the point that you chose on that?
We'll say beneath it.
Okay. Beneath it? Okay. So, all right. So it will actually go, okay. All right. So it will go all the way over to there. Okay. So then...
You're doing all 100 feet? Nice.
It is best.
Okay. All right. Then these guys will slowly move this way. Okay. All right. And this one will get 1 square. Okay. Sky.
Alright, Hammond radio, like, get out of here, man, go get to the professor. So I'm gonna tell them to settle.
Okay.
Well, I'm already 5 feet in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Ready? I go fly over to there.
Uh-huh.
And, see, Elven students are probably still in harm's way, possibly. But it's really heavy plant growth in that area now. Is that just happened?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Very much.
Yeah, I'm going to... That makes it interesting. Yeah, I'm going to try and help out. So I'm going to go ahead and conjure animals. But I'm going to do a CR1 or greater. So I'm going to roll that one.
Okay.
There we go. Let's see what happens.
Brown bear. Okay.
So, and I'm doing it at 5th level.
Oh, Lord.
So I get twice as many. It's a CR1, so I'm going to get 4 brown bears.
Okay. And where are you putting these brown bears?
I'm going to put them.
Okay.
And I actually have one there, and I'm going to tell the 2 kids to hop on its back if they can.
Okay.
Or yell at them.
Mm-hmm.
And, I have one pop in right here.
Okay. All right.
And do you want me to roll their initiative for when
Yes,
they
please.
get to go? Just gonna roll the d20 and see what happens.
All right. We'll do the orange one as their turn. All right, so 15. Okay. All right, they actually get to go first in the turn order, which
The
is
next round, yeah.
All right. Anything else?
So many things I can do. This action. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get my amulet out of my collar, and I'm gonna cast the unicorn spirit on this one.
Okay.
Out. Shepherd druids, right? We run everybody fun.
I know, right?
And probably throw it right. There, I think covers
Okay.
everybody.
All right. So with that, I actually didn't realize that they were supposed to get advantage, so I'm just gonna roll another wisdom save. As this turn. Okay. What was your spell save on that?
60.
Okay, so they would not be. All right. Well, I'm gonna let them that be their turn for this turn. So brown bears, it is your turn.
All right. And just a FYI, in case they have any resistances, all of my conjured animals have magical, or their attacks are considered magical.
Okay, perfect.
So start with yellow. Yellow's going to try to get the attention of this green creature.
Okay.
And
It is in the water under the bridge.
What's under the bridge?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-huh. So it would have to
he's
go into
going
the
to-
water.
He will jump down into the water
Okay.
and a quick bite and
Okay.
attack.
All right. 24 is definitely gonna hit. Okay. All right. So that definitely, ow. Okay. 17 points of damage. Okay.
And red is going to move up to here and do the
Mm-hmm.
same to this creature. So
Okay. Those will both hit.
And same with blue.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Either of those hit.
No.
And they don't have advantage or
No.
anything.
Okay. All right. And then the orange one you said is gonna get the kids.
Yeah, so can he do, I don't know, help action or whatever it
Uh-huh.
takes to kind of get the kids on his back?
That's doable.
And if he can move with them,
He can. Yep.
He's going to move his 40 feet.
Okay. So it's gonna put him like over there somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. That's doable. All right. I believe that's all 4 of them.
That's all for him.
All right. So Felfiz.
So it's not hypnotically patterned.
It
right?
is not.
Did my kids manage to cast the spell?
They
under
did.
Let them tell them take the crate and go back
Okay.
to the professor. And then, because you know what, I'm not around, I will do this. Psychic lance.
Okay. Intelligence save. Okay. And. Okay. Alright, so they do not have advantage on this. Okay. They are not smart.
Target takes 7d6 psychic damage and is incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna start following
Okay.
this, making sure I stay between the Hydra and them.
Okay. Perfect. Sora, that brings us to you.
I'll tell my group to head to the professor as well,
Mm-hmm.
and I will cast a spell. Do I see them under the bridge in the water?
Yes.
Alright, perfect. I'm going to cast a spell as a bonus action
Okay.
using sorcery points, quicken the spell.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast toss us Mind Whip.
Okay, at which one?
Under the third level, so that'd be both
Both of them? Okay.
Because spells are third level higher, you add an additional target to it.
Okay. And that is a intelligence save. Okay. Okay. So these are smart targets, I'm just telling you. Super duper duper smart targets. Yep. Totally. Totally smart target.
Well, one's a basic, so let's say pink makes it
Uh-huh.
and green.
Green does
Fails.
not. Alright, so that is 13 psychic and half on a
And-
success. Okay.
But no effect.
Right. And that.
And for my main action, I'm going to do a frostbite onto pink.
Okay. Okay. That's totally gonna make that save, right?
Yeah, totally.
Totally you end up doing the rest of the damage so that they took exactly the same amount of damage. Pretty much. Yep. Alright, so then are you moving or are you staying there?
I'll try to. I'll move down a bit more, right
Okay.
here.
Mm-hmm.
But I try to defend the camp so none get through.
Okay.
That's basically my
Alright.
plan.
Okay.
I will also send Kasu down to where Felfitz is if they need help.
Okay. Alright.
But they can't take no action.
Okay. So
They move.
then Telvin, I assume you grab the crate.
I will, but not in conventional manner.
Okay.
I want to leave hands free.
Well, okay.
They will hop off crate behind the bear because he's big bear. It's brown. And I will cast very thematically appropriate spell for Clockwork Sorcerer who specializes in order. I will cast telekinesis
Okay.
myself. So on activation, I can move object up to 1,000 pounds. As it's not being worn or carried, no checks needed. I will move green crate 30 feet in my direction.
Okay. Alright, so 5, 10. Past you?
Ah,
Okay.
not into water.
Yeah, you get to be by it right there. Okay. Alright. Anything else that you would like to do?
Nope.
Okay. Alright. Pink is gonna come right there. Green is gonna come forward just the smallest inch. And they will take both of their attacks on the bear. So that's 1.
Wait, did green move?
No, no, sorry. That's like you see that it kind of turns in its square. It didn't need to move to get there. So,
Okay.
like it turns in, rotates to face the bear.
Alright, but pink has disadvantage.
He does have disadvantage. That's right. So that would be the second one. All right. So does a 13 hit the bear?
Yeah, bear's like an 11 or something.
Okay, so that would be 12 piercing and 4 poison. And I need a strength saving throw from the bear, please.
Let's see. Gonna do this.
Okay, that is not enough. It is knocked prone. Okay, so it is in the water now. even more than in the water than it was before. But that means that this thing gets advantage for the second attack. Oh! Okay.
Ouch.
So,
Okay. Yes?
I will. Let's see, hold on. I have a thing for this. What is it? It never comes
Silvery
out
barbs from my ring of spell storing.
Okay. How far away are you?
I have
Never
no
mind.
So you are there. Nope, you are within room to do that, Felfis.
If Felfis is going to force,
What?
Well, 26 takes out the bear, so I don't know whatever's going on.
Okay, so give me a second. Telvin, what were you going to say?
this fine.
Okay, so that would okay, so that would be
The tusk would take him out.
okay.
He only has 26 health points.
Right, but the natural 20 got re-rolled to be the 20
so-
that's down here.
Oh, so it's just 19 then.
19.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, thank you.
Yep. So, yeah. But he is prone.
I will give advantage to
To who? To Sky? Okay, Sky, you have advantage on your next attack roll. Ability check or saving throw. Alright. So then it is this guy over here. And he will take his attacks on the bears. That is going to be one attack each, as he has multi-attack. And so we'll do top to bottom. So first one is going to the top, and second one's going to the bottom.
So 15.
And I need a strength saving throw from both of them, please.
All right, this will be red.
Okay, so red gets pushed back to there, blue does not. Alright. And actually it would be one square because it's difficult terrain, so it would go half the distance. Alright, so Sky, that brings us to you.
Let's see here. This bear's still kind of up. He's gonna rotate around to. Well, it's not his turn, so he can't do anything.
No. It's your turn.
Going to cast. I only have advantage on attack rolls right
The
now.
attack rolls, saving throws, or ability checks.
I need well.
Something. Attack type. A lot of attack stuff. I'm not saving. But I can still use it first if they have to save. I'm gonna use a tidal wave and hit the two monsters under the bridge.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast tidal wave at third level.
Okay, that is dexterity. One for pink. One for green. Yep. Okay. And so that will take the damage and be knocked prone. Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Alright. So
Bonus action. I'm gonna
everybody in the water is prone at the moment.
prone. Gotta make sure I read this correctly.
Then spreads across the ground in all directions, extinguishing flames in an area of 30 feet. Okay.
Okay, yeah, so I'm going to fly Actually, I'm just gonna bonus action. If I cast a spell, I can't bonus action healing word. Damn it! Forgot about that.
Nope.
And I'm gonna fly over to here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna bonus action move my spirit a little bit farther.
Okay. Okay, the
So
Hydra
there-
cannot do anything, so it comes the bear's turn.
All right. Start with yellow.
Okay.
Go after. First, he's gonna stand up for half of his movement, and quickly bite and green. And I don't know if he has advantage. 'Cause
He
it's in
does.
Prone,
He does.
So both
Those
prone.
both hit. Okay, 19 points. Okay.
And I think because of the frostbite, he doesn't have a reaction, correct? Or is that worn off?
No, this gives disadvantage.
Yep.
Disadvantage.
Their first attack, kind of like Business Mockery.
Okay, alright. Then he'll stay right where he is in
Okay.
red. He's gonna move back up to here, and they're gonna both go after this guy.
Okay. So
And
both no, the 16 and the 19 both hit, yeah.
then two.
The 17 will hit. Okay.
And Orange is going to crouch down so the two students can slide off his back.
Mm-hmm.
And he has half movement, right, because of the plants.
Right.
He's going to move out to here.
Okay.
Try and intercept these two monsters.
Okay, Felfis.
I'm first gonna tell the kids to keep going,
Okay.
and they have the crate, right?
They have what? Yeah,
The
they have the
crate?
yeah.
Okay. It was open, so did stuff fall out in the water, or
You see that it was empty.
crate's empty?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Alright, there's no point in having them do whatever. And I'm just, worked last time, so I'm gonna do the same thing.
Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So again, it won't have a turn,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm just gonna keep us moving and being like, there's a Hydra over there, we need to get out of here.
Okay. So for every 4 feet of movement, you go 1 foot because that's the plant growth thing. So, yep. So you go like 2 squares a turn. So, yep. All right. Sora, we're back up to you.
This time for my action, I'm going to do the same thing again. So it tells the same Susan.
Okay.
My whip at their whip.
Yep, totally. Okay.
And my bonus action, I guess, had Kazoo do this movement,
Mm-hmm.
and action to wait. Kazoo's 10 feet, right?
Uh-huh.
He'll go back down and land and point to get on to be faster.
Okay.
I'm not sure they understand, but hopefully.
I would say Felfis would.
Yeah, try to try to get on and head back to where the professor is.
Okay. Alright. How much movement does he have left at this point?
he was 10 feet up high. He went over there.
Mm-hmm.
So 30.
Okay.
So he has an additional 10. Which is just to get off the ground, I guess.
Okay. Okay. So then that brings us to Telvin.
I will move. Let's see. Self, 5, 10, 15. Yes. Yeah, let's see. 5, 10, 15. And I will use my telekinetic movement to move Box 30 more feet towards, I guess, Kazoo as starting point.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, all right. With that, these guys are prone. No, they have the reach, so they are gonna both. Well, I mean, it's prone is a weird concept with this because, yeah, technically they can stand up, but they're also like piles of trudge.
Right.
So, yeah, but they technically they stand up.
Wait, they stand up?
I mean, they kind of move to be the thing, so like they're, cause hold on. Is it just, hold on. Move, oh, okay, a move, an action, or a bonus action. Got it. I was thinking it was
So
just
if
an
they
action or a
go
bonus
back
action.
Up, that's the only thing they could do.
Right, I was thinking it was just a bonus action or action. I didn't remember it was move too. You know what?
So either stay prone or attack.
That's all right. They'll stay prone and attack at disadvantage against the
That
bear.
still hits. And that's enough to kill him.
It was a matter of principle. They're doing it together.
Yeah. Except for he evaporates.
Uh-huh. All right. So that guy's gone. All right. Yep. That they did it together. So we'll call it together. Because they're not anything. Well, no, because if that was the case, if green hit them, then pink would stand up. So, there you go. All right. Then this brings us back to this guy over here. And he will, again, attack each of the bears, starting with the top. And the other one. All right. And then it is Sky. It is your turn.
Okay. Yeah, let's.
I want to point out, if you guys hadn't split the party, you would have maybe dealt with like one person at a time instead of 3 different people at a time.
That's alright. This is more fun.
I know. I'm just saying.
All right. He's going to fly up a little bit
Okay.
this way, and do you remember if these garbage piles had any sort of resistances or immunities from the lab?
Give me a history check. They are resistant to fire.
That's not my arsenal, so I'm okay with that. All right. He's going to.
I would say, actually, you would also remember that these, being the Witherbloom student that you are, even with that 10 history, these are the fungal version of zombies.
Oh, so keep popping back up.
Mm-hmm. They get knocked down, but they get up again.
Going to the bonus action. He's gonna sound weird.
I like it already.
Oh, he's going to bonus action move this a little bit this way, so both of his bears have coverage.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna just cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
Use my bonus action.
Did you take damage?
No. By doing that, I give 9 health points to everybody in the sphere.
Ah, gotcha.
So each of the bears gets 9. Telvin would also if he needed or Belfis or.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but
Okay.
All right.
Well, then it is the bear's turn.
Oh, Orange Bear's gonna move up.
Mm-hmm.
5, 10. That's about all the movement he can do with this heavy growth. I think he can reach green though. From
He
here,
can.
right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, he's gonna attack.
Those will both hit. Much like the bear, they don't have a whole lot of armor.
Right.
Okay.
He's just looking for the good stuff in the garbage pile, you know.
Right. Okay. Yep.
And then red and blue, same.
Okay.
It's in the claws hit.
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay. So as you see, green has gone down. All right.
I'll
Okay.
let you get caught. I'll let you get
No,
caught.
you're good. Okay.
And then, so you got the damage from red, and blue did that.
The 16 will hit. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yep.
That's the bears.
All right. Felfis. So keep in mind there is fog here too. So anything past 30 feet you won't be able to see.
I can't even see the thing anymore.
I don't know how far away you are. Yep, you cannot see it anymore. I mean, if you want to try it with, you know where it is, because actually he is, because how far is your distance on your spell? You have spell sniper, it doesn't matter. Never mind.
I don't know
Spell sniper.
If you would like to cast it still, you can, because you know where he is. You can't see him anymore.
Yeah, I'll do it again because.
Okay. All right. So that. Yep. Totally.
Nice.
Then just gonna keep moving.
Okay. All right. So Sora.
I will tell my bonus action to Kutsu to dash up to the professor
Okay.
and basically
Drop
them
off the kids. Okay. So he'll get 2 of them.
Alright. And whatever movie he has left will dash back.
Okay.
And get
What
the
is
next group.
his movement?
His movement is 40 feet, so dash.
Okay.
That's 80.
So 80 would take him to right there. So. Yeah, but he would have if he stopped there, he can get like to there.
Alright, perfect.
Okay. Then
That's my bonus action.
That's your bonus action. Yep.
Main action. I'm gonna squint real far and try to hit pink again with another mind whip.
Okay.
Now do I notice this green is down for good?
It looks like it's down farther than it was before.
Yeah.
In the pile of sludge, but the water's only 2 feet deep, so like, and it was already prone, so you don't really. It's really hard to tell.
Yeah, it's probably hard to tell. But I can see pink is up.
You can
still. So mind whip at second level.
Okay. Okay, that is an 11, so that's not going to work either. Okay. All right.
I will use my movement to go down and right here to
Okay.
help Felpis in the group.
All right, then Telvin.
Yeah, let's see. I will move there as far as I can get within growth, and I will push the box another 30 feet towards the island.
Okay.
Or isle.
Okay. All right. Okay. Anything else?
Not that is it.
Okay. All right. So this guy's gonna do at disadvantage an attack against the bear. All right. Okay.
So it's just 16 though, right?
No, well, is the bear immune to poison?
Oh, sorry, I thought that was a crit. The extra number was a crit.
Nope.
Right. Nope, so 21. All right.
Yep. And then strength save or be prone. Okay. Just trying to do the whole leg sweep thing.
Sure.
Didn't work. All right.
Now the bear knows that this pile of garbage is alive, so.
The green one is not, however. The green one did not get hits, did not make a save enough to stay up, so. All right, the grinder is going to go for red first. And then blue. All right, okay. And then Sky, that brings us back to you.
Yeah, he's going to look at pink garbage heap and action do a chill touch.
Okay.
On pink.
That will hit pink.
And then he will clean word red bear.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
8 plus 9, so that's 15. Who gets another 9? Everybody else that's hurt within the sphere can get 9.
Okay. All right. And with that, we come to the top of initiative again, and we will actually go ahead and call it there because that way it's not going to be another 30 minutes before we get done, as it is just right at 9 o'clock. So we will call it there as our Haven's heroes have gone into the detention bug and are currently fighting to save not only the students that are with them, but also themselves from some creatures. So, all right, with that, just a reminder that on Monday we will be back to our Dragon of Icespire Peak, and on Friday our Eberron Oracle of War adventure. So there is that. Okay, and with that, that is where we call it for tonight. So thank you all so much for hanging out here within DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure really is always on the menu. Thanks, guys.